Okay, bye-bye. Oh, where did you come from? Gerry, come on, Gerry. Gerry. Good morning. Sorry about the delay. Oh my gosh, I fell back to sleep. I did a big snooze. I've lost Gerry. He suddenly appeared behind me. Gerry? Hang on, let me save some of these for the boy. He was here a bit ago, but I think he got distracted. Good morning. How is everyone doing? Morning, Vamp. Behind the couch. Why would you eat? She's like, oh, I see you've put these ones aside. He's off doing an explore. I can hear his little click clacks on the floor. How are you all? Oh my gosh, I was in the middle of such a weird dream. Ben, thank you very much for the sub. How you doing? Bronk. Oh my gosh, I missed Jack. Jack, thank you very much for the 14 months. Good morning, chat and bunnies. And Ben, thank you for the 27 months. Long time no stream. Wow, 27 years. I hope you are well. I've handed in my dissertation. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. I was listening to Conversation and got the notification. Just you said I saved the show. Oh. Megalomaniac, thank you very much for the 36 months. Good morning. Oh my gosh, so I was having the stream. I was like in the middle of it. It was so weird. There was this thing that was like, I don't know why we were there, but we were in a disco. And it was like, wait, why is Ben gonna have to change his name? Try not to drink more than your body weight in alcohol. Wait. Oh, Ben, because he's not a uni student anymore. I suddenly was like, wait, Shark Ben? I am so sleepy. Yeah, there was this big disco room. It was at this theme park. And there was like, there was the family who had to go around and film everything and like, pretend to be, but they weren't a real family. And then all of a sudden, like the king of the theme park turned up and was like, "Okay, we need dancers." And I was like, "Oh, that's me." And it was me and this other person, and we were just dancing around, and the room was full of cushions, and there are all these posters on the wall with like wiggly arms, and I was like, I'm going to do the wiggly arm dance. So I was just, and I still remember the music that was playing. It's still in my head from this disco. And then I looked around and I was like, you do realise they're not even in here. It's just me and you. No one can see all this effort we're putting in. So we decided to just have like a nice dance instead. And then suddenly I looked at a poster and something in me just went, what time is it? I was like, oh no. Oopsie. Lima, thank you very much for the 32 months. How are you doing? How's it going? Good morning. And Merlin, oh my gosh, 40 months? Good morning. How you doing? Let's see if I can find this boy. There's that boy. Here comes that boy. Hello. Do you want any of these? You were too busy adventuring, you forgot breakfast. Adventurers need their breakfast, Gerry boy. Did everyone have nice weekends? Slightly more awake. You know, the funny thing is, I got up so early yesterday. I was like, oh, clock change, flange. This doesn't beat me. And yet. You posted the schedule past midnight, so I figured you were just very sleepy. Oh dear. I was, I hope to distract the kids. See, in that kitchen today, it's going to be the day he conquered it. Maybe. I don't think, Gerry, I think he just doesn't ever want to face a slippy floor. Maybe if I put like a row of carpets into it, he might do. First weekend since New Year's where I didn't have to study. Nice. Nice. It was your birthday yesterday. Oh, happy birthday. I hope you had a really lovely day. You done with pellets, Gerry? He was so excited for them, and then he's just decided, no, I don't actually want them. Okay, you can have that one later. It's fine. Stephen, thank you very much. Oh my gosh, 43 months. That is many, many months. Another month. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you. Safe and warm on carpet, yeah. I had a nice weekend, but it was slightly sad because the bunnies just hate their medicine more and more every day, which means I feel more and more hated every day. And I don't like it. Gerry, that's just the noise of your pellets again. You didn't want them. See? You can wear socks. It's like our own carpet. Yeah, true. Good morning, Marathon. Yes, oh my gosh, Fifi, she was the worst she's ever been yesterday. She's worked out she can do this thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to describe it very well. But she's basically worked out that because I put her up on the table to do the medicine, and then I was going to lie it out for you, Gerry. And then I stand over them. I lean over them and put the medicine into their little mouths. And I was doing that with Fifi. This must have been 4 days ago or something. And she worked out that she can push me up with her head whilst I'm trying to lean over her. She pushes up with her head until she's stood up, which means that I'm quite stood up. And then she literally turns around and she smacks me in the face. And she keeps trying to do that now she's realised that she can do it. She just boxes me. I don't know if you've ever seen hares box. Or, you know that, oh my gosh, they both suddenly ran off in the same direction, in the opposite direction. You know on the Lush bags, where you have the two bunnies that are boxing? It's like that, except one of the bunnies was my face. Hello. Your ulcer is acting up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Fingers crossed. The doctors give you something helpful for it. There were hares boxing on David Attenborough's Wild Owls yesterday. Good morning, BG. But Rooney, did you have a nice birthday? What did you get up to for it? Boop. What are you doing? Oh, he running. Okay, let me try and sort out this blanket. Thank you for the follow. Okay, no, that's not. It's not a very good job. There's a big lump down the middle. Oh, Nosy, good morning. How you doing? Did you enjoy your did you listen to the podcast? Do you listen to podcasts with Ewan? Is that odd? I can't remember if I ever listened back to. You loved it, yeah. Trying to remember if I ever listened back to Pitch Please when I was on it. Oh, Arnhole. Oh my gosh. It was very good fun. That episode. It was very visual. and very hello, very what's the word? Chaotic. Chaotic. It's kind of strange how do bunnies fight indicate cruelty-free products. Yeah, I've always found that odd. I'm like, why that particular picture? What do they think they're doing in the picture? Gerry, I put down your bowl of pellets somewhere and I've sort of forgotten where. But as soon as you want them, you let me know. The musical introduction was something else. Yeah, it was fantastic. Gerry? Oh, your little stand. What did you hear? What did you hear from all the way up there? He's being attacked by the tassels. He just suddenly had the tassels on his head. What musical introduction? Oh, it was on Comfort Zone. Good morning, Joe. On Comfort Zone with Nowsy on Saturday, we had a nice musical introduction to the podcast. We've written a new theme tune. Just it needs a little bit of smoothing out, but it's going to be great. It's amazing to see that the authorities allow you to keep bunnies as pets. In my home country, you have a whole list of animals you can't keep. I guess that's the same as in like Australia. Australia, you're not allowed to keep bunnies, I think. I don't know if it's in certain parts. But I guess in any country where things aren't like native that sorry, Phoebe just ran up to me and shoved me out of the way. I'm sorry. Am I stopping you getting about with your day? Yep. No. No, they've both abandoned me. Abandoned? There you go, podcast. But yeah, it just depends whether bunnies are seen as pests or not. You're not pests, are you? Whereas in Europe, oh my gosh, they were domesticated many, many, many moons ago. And then have been breeding like panuis ever since. And now we have a lot of them. Gerry, why don't you want it? What was wrong with the other one? Did you not like that one? No, apparently that's just a bad pellet. Threw it on the ground. Ah, Saffron, thank you for giving us up to Nico. Those pellets are gross. I think they're like the bunny version of, I don't know, chips. They go crazy for them in the morning usually. But I think because I threw them off with my my not coming down until late, I've confused them. I realise I put the bad pellet back in, so I don't know which one it is. I was talking about chips with my mum and dad last night on the family call, and my dad was saying that because our hometown didn't used to have a chip shop, he was like, you only got chips if you went on holiday. Like if you went on holiday to where was it they used to go? Walton on the Naze. Then you would then you'd be able to get chips. Chips or chips? Chips. Proper chippy chips. The bunnies don't really notice the change of time because if I could come down at like 6 in the morning and they would be like, oh, it's breakfast time. They don't really, I think because they eat constantly, they don't really have like oh, I'm hungry now, it must be food time. Like I guess doggos get. Because they need to have a constant supply of food with them. So I guess they just go, oh, the person's here, it must be time for food. Did you know that the way dogs know to wait for you when you're coming home from work is because of your smell? They slowly work out at what point your smell has faded that you come home from work. So when your smell fades to that same level the next day, they're like, oh, it means they're going to be home soon. There you go. It's a little interesting fact about how dogs tell the time. Did they get confused at you pointing at your phone an hour earlier? No. I was up with them like quite early yesterday. And that didn't seem to bother them. I'll tell you what bothers them is me trying to give them medicine. That's the only thing that they hate right now. Hello. Hello. Beep, 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 beep. There's roadworks outside, which is why Fifi is doing a heckin' concern. Look at them ears. Linda, my old cat, used to wait for me at the corner of the street when I got back from work and walk home with me, but he had a watch. Okay, that does make sense. I don't know how cats do it. I don't know if cats do it. I mean, I just always assumed that cats have an actual internal clock. Dogs do it by smell, whereas cats just do actually know the time. But I don't know. I don't know if they use the same sort of method. But I get the feeling that cats have more of like a routine because they go out and do their own thing. But I'm not sure. The Hero of Zeus is a book which tries to explain the relationship of the two deities and Hera's role in Greek mythology and how she was widely worshipped not despite her many acts of anger and revenge, but because of them. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, because Hera does get sort of a bad rap in a lot of things. She just gets cast as like this vengeful, jealous wife and doesn't really get her own domain very much. Hello. Hello. Oh, Fifi. So yeah, it'd be interesting. There's a lot of books that are like that, like from more specific viewpoints. There's one, oh, what's it called? It's called like The Silence of the Women, I want to say, which is one on my list to read, that is about the women from, I want to say, the Odyssey, maybe. But no, actually, it might be the Iliad, that you just don't really get to hear from their perspectives very much. But yeah. Izzy used to be able to tell the time even though she was blind. Very clever cat. Ah. Bye-bye, Guy. Have a very lovely day. I hope everything goes well. Look after yourself. But yeah, there's a lot of books that are on my to read list. So I've lost 2 of them. I think I put them in a box somewhere. So I'll have to try and, I think they're under a lot of bags of worms that I'd forgotten that I had. How do bunnies tell the time? Bunnies, they like routine, but they don't particularly like it in a way that they're that they're sticklers for the time sort of thing. Like bookworms. I suppose they are. Like they I can come down at different times in the morning and they act exactly the same. They're just excited to see people. They're not really like, give us food. Gerry's having an existential crisis. He's just staring at the wall. Good morning, Ian. I'd love to have a clock in here, but I feel like for creatures with such sensitive hearing, any sort of noise from a clock would probably drive them mad. So we do have a silent clock in the kitchen that they don't seem to mind. But I worry having one in the room might cause them, even if it is the silent clocks, I don't know if they would make like a noise so small that I can't hear it, but it would drive the bunnies mad sort of thing. Good morning, Emma. How you doing? We have one Banui here. And the other Banui's over there. He's just been staring at the wall for a while. I think he's okay. Look what it did to that rabbit in Wonderland. Yeah, he became obsessed with being on time. I wouldn't want the bunnies to have to live like that. It would, just seems very stressful. I like them being free creatures. He's having a moment of toilet reflection here. Oh my gosh, he tried to hide on the toilet yesterday because I did Fion's medicine and she was really upset. And then I turned around. I always do Fifi's first because I know that if I do Gerry's first, Ffion will be harder to get. Whereas Gerry will just think if he sits still. I think he thinks my vision is based on movement a lot of the time. Morning, Justin. Morning, Swan. So I went to pick Gerry up and he just sat on the toilet. And I was like, well, I don't know if you're doing anything, so I don't want to pick you up off the toilet. And then I think he realised that. So he just stayed on there for like 10 minutes. And I was like, you're not pooping. I was like, okay, Gerry, I'm going to give you 2 more minutes. I'm going to go and do this. Clean up Fifi's syringes and everything from her medicine. And if you're not finished by that time, I'm picking you up. And I ended up just having to pick him up off the toilet. But I think he thought that was like he'd found a safe zone that I couldn't get to him on. Because usually I do respect the law of the loo. But I just really wanted him to have his medicine, so I broke it. It's no longer a safe place. Toilets are sanctuaries, I know. Oh, that reminds me actually. Good morning, Ellen. I did a tweet yesterday because I'm planning on doing a charity fundraiser stream for Nibbles in a couple of weeks. And I was like, oh, I'll see if, because last time I saw if anyone would do any like raffle prizes and stuff. So I did a tweet, I forgot to say the word charity in the tweet. So I did this tweet just saying, I'm doing a fundraiser in a few weeks if anyone has any prizes. And then I thought, you know what, to get attention, I'll put 2 pictures of the bunnies. And then I realised when someone replied being like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with the bunnies? I was like, the fundraiser is not for my bunnies. It's for a bunny charity. The bunnies were purely there for eye candy. And then I was thinking like, should I quote tweet it and try to explain, or will people see it in the replies? I was like, I feel like I need to clarify this somehow. But yeah, I need to come up with ideas. I don't think I'm gonna do the full whatchamacallit. Hello. You stopped having a crisis now. Are you back with us? That's nice. That's nice. How much longer do the bunnies need the bad medicine? They are 1 week into a 4-week course of the medication. So we've still got 3 more weeks. 4 days of which I have to do it on my own because Alex is going away. So that's going to be horrible. Hello. Are you going to do a stretch goal where you wear an hoodie for the rest of the year again? Wait. Wasn't that Kirsty? No, Kirsty was a hot dog. Did I do an hoodie one? Who? I can't remember the difference between me and Kirsty anymore. I don't know which one of us does which things. We've just combined in my head. I don't know. You had to stream as a bunny for half a year. You wore a hoodie for the entire charity stream. I wonder if it's getting too warm for that. Now it's getting into April. Or it will be April. But yeah, I need to decide. I don't think I'm going to do 12 hours because, to be honest, like, if I stream late now, I get so, like, the day after the, the Rainbow Siege tournament, I felt so off and headachy for the day. So I think I'm just going to try and stick to, like, 8 hours, which should mean that I can, and I'll have a nice restful day the day after. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But if anyone has any ideas of, like, fundraisery things, sorry, I realise I'm just rocking from side to side as I talk. I would appreciate it. 8 hours, 1 for every bunny you have. Yeah. And then I will adopt 6 more bunnies. No, oh my gosh. Have you paid the Greens tax? I have not. The Greens tax, the Greens tax. I will do so. But I didn't prepare it because I was so, like, rushed because of being asleep. Okay, I'm going to leave you with Fifi. Oh, hello. It's still the same pellets that you don't want, would you believe? Should I just leave these here so you can have them, like, throughout? There you go, throughout the day. Help yourself to these. Okay. No one's winning Fifi. Unless they want to win her for three weeks whilst they do her medicine and then they can give her back. Okay. I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to go and get their greens ready. 2 seconds. Oh. Wait. Hello. Gerry, my boy. Gerry. Gerry, why are you so confused? Here you go. He is confused by the spinach. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna leave it here. Where can I put this? I'm going to leave you here and then I'm going to run off and go to the toilet. I'm so good at streaming. I'm such a good host. I'll leave Nosy in charge. Okay, wait. Oh. There we go. Okay. BRB. Okay, there you go. Oh, wait. Where's my finger? Hello. Hang on, wait, what are you saying? Are you trying to sell the bunnies? Oh my gosh, now I'll leave you in charge. You try and sell my beautiful babies. Dear oh dear. Gerry? What about for Mum's dog's finished their holiday and are back home now. The house is strangely quiet. Aww. I have like a whole bowl full of well actually it's 2 mugs, not bowls. You can keep them with a high bed. I have like a whole bag and 2 mugs full of Gerry's and Fifi's bum fluff. So if anyone wants, you could have your own little bit of Gerry. It won't be Gerry, but you could clone him from it. Maybe. Hello, Pim. How you doing? Oh no! Oh, there you go. There's a little bit more. I got that little bit more. Make a pillow with Gerry's fluff. I was wondering if, because I have so many friends who do what's it called? Needle felting. I wonder if someone would just want it for that. Because I don't know if I'm too late in the year. Morning, Gyno. I don't know if I'm too late in the year for leaving it out for the birds now. Look at he. Selling bunny bathwater. I could sell bunny mlem water. Have you just run back the... Oh my goodness. Are you playing sillies? You are. You are. You going back? Tea. They've just been going back and forth to their pellets. They're not like, I don't think they're super hungry. Tea. What are you thinking, Gerry boy? Just to make them even more happy with me, I have to take them back to the vets at 2 weeks into their medicine. So not only do they have to have the medicine for 4 weeks, they get a vet visit in between all of it. And then once all the medicine is done, they get another vet visit because Fifi will have to have her vaccination. So they've just got a sad month coming up, really. I need to think of something very nice I can do for them. In the meantime, how was Terranil? I really enjoyed Terranil. Oh, that's a point. Here is a thing to look out for. I'll see if I can find the names of the specific streamers. But Terranil are doing a thing where I think it's something like there are certain streamers that are picked, and then whilst they're streaming Terranil, if you use a tree emote in their chats, the company, is it Devolver, will plant, if they reach like a certain number of times that emote is used, they'll plant that many trees. So yeah, it seems like a nice thing to do. But I saw a couple of streamers saying that they were going to be doing it. But yeah. I'm not one of the certified ones. Although they did do a tweet the other day saying they were still looking for people to participate. So I guess I could sign up and see if I could take part. Hello. Do you have the pinkies? Gerry pinkies are so rare. I don't know if I've ever got a Gerry binky on stream before. He's been doing them a little bit more recently. I guess he's getting a bit spring fevery, but he'll randomly just do little like boing. It's more precious than normal today. Look, he's found a really high viewpoint. Well done, Gerry. You're on that cushion, you know. You're part of the design, you are. Well done, Gerry boy. You're a happy boy. Do you like being up on the sofa? I think he does. Your glorious whiskers. He put up such a fight for his medicine yesterday. He was the worst he's ever been. Usually he's really good for it. And then for like the last quarter of the medicine, he just suddenly was like, oh, okay, blim, 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 blim. I was like, why couldn't you just do this the whole time, Gerry? Why couldn't you have just blimmed the whole thing? He's just got the binkies. Come on, Involver. Oh my goodness. I don't know why they hate it so much, because the first time they had it, they did just have it straight out the medicine. They had it straight out of the syringe, and it's like 2 mils worth, so it's quite a bit for a bunny. And they just sort of were like, so I was like, oh, okay. It can't taste, if it tasted really bad, surely they wouldn't have had it that first day. But then I wonder if it just gives them like a bit of a bad tum-tum or something? I don't know. Oh, he's gone back to breakfast. 2 mils, yeah. Well, it's slightly less for Gerry because he's a tiny baby. But for Fifi, it's over 2 mil because she's a big lady. Big lady. But yeah, 2 separate syringes, which is never fun. But I don't know why they hate it so much. How often do you let them out on the lawn or backyard? At the moment, not at all, because Fifi is currently unvaccinated until after she's had this medicine. So we're having to be very like, no shoes in the house, no Fifi's in the hallway rules at the moment. But I guess whilst she is unable to, I guess that gives me like, because I was hoping to get the garden nice for them this spring, so that gives me like a month time slot to get it ready in. And Alex will be abandoning me soon, so I'll have days when I have nothing else to do. That's not true, I've got work to do, but I'll have nothing. Oh, do you want this tiny one? Why you chin it? You know Fifi won't respect that. Fifi will not respect the chin. You may as well just eat it now. Gerry. Alex is going away for a few days. So maybe I could use those days for gardening. Clearing up a little space for the bananas. Hello. But truth be told, what I probably will actually do in that time is, I was thinking about this last night. I was you could use those days for ooey and future donuts. Or that is also a very good point. Gerry, I think that was almost a tiny binky there. I think he went to binky, but then he lost. I reckon if you ran back and forth, you would do a binky. Gerry. Gerry. No, he's too busy concentrating on running now. You know you can't know how to garden just from gardening in Stardew. Of course I do. I go and clear the forage. Get one of those sprinklers. What is the anti-rabbit? I guess an anti-rabbit would have to be something Okay, so I guess the main traits of the bunny, I guess they're little vegans, so it would have to be an obligate carnivore. They are social, so it'd have to be something antisocial. Would it be like a honey badger or something, maybe? Or maybe it would have to be something that lives in the sea, because I guess bunnies breathe air. So what is an obligate carnivore that is antisocial and lives in the sea? It would be one of those. Fifi? Oh, she's down there. I see the ears. Wait, what's that under there? Oh, that's what happened to that other... I thought I heard a pellet go flying earlier. Okay, well, that pellet's for Puff. A shark. I guess sharks... Do sharks not have friends? Hello, you little pickle. I guess you don't get herds of sharks. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. So, do you remember... This is a very specific thing that I'll be surprised if anyone remembers. But do you remember the other month I said to Boba, what if we made love on a bed of worms during a Stardew stream? And then the other day I was like, oh my gosh, I've never looked up what the collective noun for worms is. I should look that up. And I looked it up and the first option was bed. And I was like, oh my gosh, it actually is a bed of worms. So it would be both a bed of worms and a bed of worms. There were other options, but they weren't as cool, so I forgot them. Hello. So I genuinely have a bed of worms. But just worm on a string, which I assume the word isn't any different for. Fifi? I think I have even more worms than I realised. Because I think, well, actually, no, they might just be full of packets. A bunny gardening stream might be nice for charity. True. I assume the internet would hold out there. The only problem is, I don't know if... I've always been trying not to show the garden because I don't know if it's a bit, like, doxy. Because a lot of Bristol gardens have the same sort of, like, I think you can tell areas from it. I don't know. Only if you do Bristol very well, I suppose. Fifi! Get out of there. You little pickle. Come on in, food card. I'm going to see if you could always build a bunny sanctuary in Minecraft. Oh, I wonder. Oh, maybe I could... Sorry, Fifi, that wasn't at you. that was just me thinking. You don't hear that noise very often. I wonder if I could do like a... Where is she? It's just going to be under sofa camera today. I wonder if I could get Limewood to make me like a little mod pack that... Oh, now you run over there? Huh? That allowed for bunny naming. And then I could just set up a Banunu... Oh, did you eat the one that Gerry chinned? Huh? I told him you would. Do you want me to get the one from under the sofa for you? Bunny naming is in the game. Is in the game. But yeah, I could try and do like a one-off Minecraft. You can name bunnies or... Wait, so you can't even... Oh, I meant in a way that I could just spawn name tags in because I don't want to have to spend the whole time going and making all the... Oh, if you're in creative mode, you can just get as many... Okay. Nice. Oh my god. Phoebe? Are you okay? You're both in silly mood today. I do. Diddy. Hello? Someone doxed the lo-fi hip hop as well? Oh, that sucks. I mean, doxing anyone sucks. But especially someone who's just trying to bring such chill vibes into the world. I'm adding a recipe for... Oh, nice. Nice. That'd be good. Gerry is somewhere in those 2 boxes. You just have a button connected to a command block that is give bunny name tag, and then you press a button and it's there. Wait, not a base game thing though. Is this a creative mode thingamabob? Because I've not been in creative mode. I've seen Kirsty go into it sometimes. Like when she wanted to fly around the house. To, the picture in the background of Lo-Fi Video, someone triangulated it. What the heck? What the heck? Command blocks are a creative mode thing. Oh, okay. There's still so much Minecraft to learn. But yeah, I could do that. That could be a good thing for the, because I was thinking, okay, so my current idea is, where is he? Is he in the other one? Ooh. There he is. Hiya. What the heck is this? Are you streaming? I could do a little bit longer to make up for the fact that I started later. Like a naughty. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm I'm talking into Parsley's ass. I should probably just move Parsley. I'll make a quick call then. Oh my god, it's so fluffy. Sorry, Parsley. Yeah, I could do bananas. Because my other thing was hi. The other thing I was thinking was finally doing that you know, ages ago oh, what's it called? House Flipper got that like pet mode thing, and you could make like nice rooms for house bunnies and stuff. I was thinking, oh, I could do that to like show the correct conditions for bananas. But I was asking Rillian and Kirsty if they were about to do stuff on the day, so maybe we could do like a one-off Minecrafty thingamabob. Or, oh actually no, would that be, I guess we'd have to set up another server though, wouldn't we? Yeah, I'll look into it. Hello. They have a very brief nose. Look what they did to Parsley's eye. Look at this poor boy. This is why you can't get soft toys for bunnies that have hard eyes. I mean, they do. I've broken that rule, but they generally have to have soft ones because they will just attack. Fifi's looking at me with absolutely no regret whatsoever right now. Look at her. She's like, yeah, I'll do it again. I'll eat anyone's eyes. Look at her. Look at her. There's always a community server, that's true. But I worry about, because that's been going for a little while now, I worry about going on there and accidentally messing something up. I wouldn't want to encroach on anyone's space. They don't seem to be acting like prey animals, but predators. True. Little monsters. That's true. I guess if I was just doing it by myself, I could just have like a local world. A local world. The lump on Phoebe's neck, that is called a dewlap. It is something you can get in larger bunnies, or it's generally if a bunny has had babies, she will have made her nest by pulling fur from that. They get the little dewlap just as a way to have easily accessible fur. And we think Fifi might have had a little baby before she got rescued. Hello. Boop's a wobble cushion. No, she gets really sad if you ever touch it. Even when I'm doing her medicine. I think that's why she hates it so much. It's just the fact that I'm going so close to her dewlap. I think she's like, ugh. A baby Fifi. Yeah, we think, well, the rescue said they thought there might have been a baby Fifi in with her. Oh, I thought she was going to carry on. I think she stopped for a drink. Gerry? Gerry? Hi. Oh, listen to your little whistly sniffer. I just wanted to see your face. Are you still working? That's okay, you can go back to work. It's very busy, Fifi. He's got a lot to do, a lot of important bunstruction to do. I know. What's he like? A friend of mine had a thing on his Twitch which showed which country his viewers were from. He was fascinated by it. 2 from the UK, 3 from Denmark, but really worried some viewers that it could dox them, so he removed it. Oh, I see. Wait, where did she... Where did she go? There she is. I can't move around that quickly, Fifi. Just kept spinning. He is having a DIY day, yeah. Look at the dewlap, roughly the size of Fion's, and she's never had babies. Well, the only reason we, oh wait, he's there too. The only reason they suspected that is because I think she was in with another similar bunny, who was younger than her when she was rescued. But then when they went back to, well, when they first, like, did their initial investigation, but when they went back to, at Gerry, when they went back to actually rescue them, she was on her own, so they think they like sold the baby at the last minute before she could be rescued. But imagine if they hadn't, and we had have got Fifi and a baby Fifi. Imagine how much chaos there would have been in our lives now. Although I guess it depends whether Gerry would have bonded with both. I wish I could just ask her. But then again, I guess if Fifi could talk, she would just be making... She'd probably be telling me what she thought of me all the time. Oh, Fifi. That wasn't your most graceful flop, was it? No. Oh, no. I got the job done, though. Oh, little Fifi. Fifi on my toes. Thank you. Be demanding banana all day long, yeah. Her coat feels really strange at the moment. I don't know why. Is it just because it's got them? I think it's just got little bits of medicine stuck in it from where she throws it everywhere. That's true. When it's like they know as soon as it's medicine time, and for like an hour we'll be a bit off with each other. But outside of that, they know that it's only that one a day thing. So luckily, they put up with me the rest of the time, don't you, baby? Yeah. You can see on her nose there. It's just such, like, sticky medicine. I think that's why they don't like it, because as soon as it gets on their floof... Like, Gerry made such a mess of it yesterday that I ended up having to ask Alex to just get me a wet tissue, and I had to wipe his face. Until he, can you inject the medicine into the pellets? I wish. But they won't even have it with banana now. They've wised up to that. So, are you here to sniff her bum? What a gentleman. What a gentleman. Do you have to get that deep, Gerry? Are you meant to have a good sense of smell? Hello. What are you doing? What's this boy doing? Oh? You coming to join the cuddles, or are you just being a mischief? Oh, what a good boy. You are here for cuddles. Yay. Nice. You had to check if Fifi had hidden any treats, yeah. I mean, she did eat that pellet that he had, that he had chinned. Maybe he was checking for that. I realised another thing that I need to do. I've still not done poor Drew's video that he requested months ago. I was making a risotto yesterday, and I looked at these 4 lemons I had bought, and I was like, I've got so many lemons. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's because I meant to be making a bloomin' lemon meringue pie. I just keep buying lemons and then using them again, and then being like, oh yeah, I'll do this. Hang on, I've not got any lemons. So, yeah, I need to get round to doing that. Now I've got lemons. When life gives you lemons, make a YouTube video about pie. That's how the saying goes. Hey, Gerry? Hey, Gerry? Gotta make use of that blowtorch as well, yeah. I mean, I could always make the video and then release it on the charity day, and then I can play it whilst I have a little lunch break or something, maybe. Oh, raid targets. Should we go to Swan? Swan is a good egg. Egg. Well, I guess I will send you off. And I should be back at 2. But yeah, maybe I can get that done this... Wait, no, that wasn't the thing I was going to say. The thing I was going to say that I don't remember if I even finished my sentence is, on Saturday, I was thinking I might try and do a YouTube stream for the first time, if I can brave it. I guess I'll talk to Nelsy and Rythian, because I know they've done them, and see how difficult they are. But yeah, everyone, I hope you have a very lovely day, and I hope I see some of you later. But the rest of you, I hope long may you continue to have a nice day. Sorry about being late again. I was asleep. There's no other excuse. I was just fast asleep. I was honk shoo me. But look after yourselves, and if you have any ideas for the charity stream, please do let me know, because I would like to have lots of ideas. But yes, look after yourselves. Bye for now. Bye. Bye donuts. Oh. Oh, look at her. That was a proper flop. That flop worked. The other one went off a bit. Yeah. Wait, what would I do with the donuts? Eat the donut. Oh my gosh, perfect. Eat the donuts. This idea is just coming together now. Just keeps getting better and better. We gone. Nice. Thank you. Bye. A boop.